Say O-V. Say O-V. Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way.
What's up, everybody?
Step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in?
Cause they're not like us, right?
Step that way. Then step
You know that, right? They're not like us. My name is Jasmine Canick. Yes, I'm a delegate in the Democratic Party. I'm a lot of other things, but most importantly, I'm a voter. Like, that's really all that matters. This is my girl, Marquita Thomas. She, not that kind of girl. We had a queer event and she said, not that kind of girl. Oh, that's so hilarious. Okay, not that kind of girl, but this is my girl, Marquita Thomas. She's the founder of the California LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce. We're gonna be before you very shortly. There's nothing, I don't wanna repeat everything that everybody else has already said. I just have a couple of points I wanna make. One, if you know what the hell is going on in DC, but you don't know what's going on in your own zip code, you got a problem. We got a lot to vote on besides president. We're voting on a DA, we're voting on criminal justice reform, we're voting on social justice. Some cities are voting on mayors and council members, we've got judges. It is your responsibility to know more than just the top of the ticket. So please know your zip code and make sure that the folks around you know their zip code as well. Two, I just want to say, look, LA County is really expansive. I'm happy that we're all gathered here in West Hollywood. But, you know, I'm thinking about Compton, South LA, Crenshaw, West Adams, Inglewood. Let's make sure that we show up in those areas as well. We don't always have to lead in every community we go to. Sometimes we can just go and be supportive. And I think it's important that if we're really interested in getting the vote out, that we make sure the vote is out in all 88 cities and communities within LA County. And third, I just want to say, don't disappear at 8:01 on November 5th. I mean, that's really when the work gets started, right? Like, we have a tendency as voters to vote and then leave it be for the next 2 years or the next 4 years. And that's how we ended up with this problem we have right now, because we don't pay attention to what's going on. So I think as engaged as you are right now is as engaged as you need to be for the next 4 years. We want Kamala to win. But even if Kamala wins, that doesn't mean we're gonna turn around and act like we don't see what's going on in Washington, D.C. We have a lot of work to do. And I just thought of my final thing, Marquita, I'm gonna pass it to you. Just so you know, the election actually starts next weekend when ballots drop. The election actually ends on the 5th. So it starts when you get that ballot in the mail. That's when people can actually start voting. And it ends on November 5th. So make sure that when you're talking to people about voting, that you communicate that to them. Because sometimes people think that the election is just on November 5th. We're in California, we had COVID, we actually start voting, everyone gets a mail ballot, we start voting next weekend. So happy voting, know your zip code.